I just finished streaming for Nordwind, so I had to just get into this quite quickly. But yeah, we're here now. We're here now. Okay, we're here, and we're ready to go. All right. So let's get into the games. It's so if you don't know what this is about, it's all about kills. I'll find out from Rio later on. Exactly, you know, should I say what it's all about? Um, but so far as I have been told, it's all about kills. It's all about getting the kills, and yeah, it's definitely what we're gonna be doing right now. But while we're trying to get into the game, you can see it's getting started right now. We'll go through a couple of teams right here, just in a matter of seconds. So tell me who you're rooting for, who you think is gonna get the kills, because there's no camping in this world. There's no if you camp, no money for you. The winner is who get the kill. So you can finish in fifth place and get 10 kills. That's what it's all about right here. So let's take a look at the teams right here. You can see the guys from Active Gaming coming in with three players right there with B-Hand, Ted Bundy, God, Hunt's coming in with a full squad. You got DT, you got the guys from Fear with they got Outcast, they got Chris, they got Hulk. You got the guys from TP, you got DN, you got MOB in that building. You got SP. I'm not sure. Those names look. I mean, that looks like a foul play team. Changing the name to SP. Cool, cool, cool. You got Run Away, Run One Bullets, Run Wild. Okay, cheesy. You got the guys from DT. You got a player called Seashell. You got a guy from Blank Joe. You got Bro Code. There are too many teams with the handle BC. There's Black Clover. There's Black Crystal. There's Bro Code. That's confusing. We also got the guys from 21. So remember, it's not about getting the winner with the chicken dinner. So if you are camping, and also you got outsiders in the house, you got outsiders in the house. Okay, yeah, that'd be nice to see some action coming down from them. All right, that'd be nice to see. All right, so if there's any problem with the stream, because I had to rush to set up the stream right here. So if there's any problem, if you can't hear sound properly, if my mic is too loud, if my mic is off, or there's anything in particularly wrong with it, just let me know as fast as possible. All right, so let's get into it. So do remember to share the stream to as much people as possible. Let's get people on. Let's get people watching. And let's see who's going to run wild. You can see the flat path just moving all the way on from Zaki to Miltopar right there. So it's stretching across the map. It'll be curious to see how the different teams do decide to rotate on the guys from outsiders who usually go to Rosehawk. That's always their landing spot. But it'll be curious to see how the different teams are getting a kill. So remember, it's not about it has nothing to do with getting the winner with a chicken dinner. It's all about the kill. You see the guys from 72 regiment landing pretty next to another team. So let's take a look. They're landing next to the guys from Ron, and yeah, this is where it begins. We're hoping to see a couple of violent Scooby Dolls. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Who gets the kills? Who gets the kills? I'm not sure how much you get per kill, but I know that you do get a certain amount of money per kill, and that's exactly what matters. So yeah, let's see. Let's see. Adebanjo Banjo says Adebayo Onibanjo says let's go. Sorry, Adebayo. Sorry for mispronouncing your name there. Says let's go. All right, so we're ready. All right, so the guys from 17 Regiment right next to the guys from Run. Let's see who actually does win this one. We've got the two teams landed right next to each other. You've got Alone, you got Bullet, you got Wild, you got Away, just hanging right there in those buildings, waiting for their first action coming down. So who is going to get first blood right here? And remember, it's not about the squad wipe. It's not about anything. It's all about the kills. It's all about the kills. So let's see who does get the kills. Who is going to be our winner? Oh, winner, winner, oh, winner. Do you remember that there's a 5 minute delay? So whenever they say there's a game starting by 9 o'clock, you expect the stream to actually begin by 9. Right, but we do see the guys from LV getting into some action right there. One player has been taken down. I'm gonna switch up and see who's actually with them. I don't know why they're doing the split thing, because when it's all about kills, you don't need to do the split. You don't need to do all those things. It's not about who gets the winner chicken dinner. It's all about who gets the kill. So you want to try as much as possible and stay together. You want to stay compact. But they have lost one player, Edo, and I'm not sure who they lost the player to, but I'm gonna just scan across because it seems like they're the only victims so far. So let me just look for. Okay, it does look like they did lose that player to DT. So yeah, let's head on back to the guys of 72 Regiment, who are pretty much next to Ron, and we should be seeing some action coming down between the two teams just about now. For some reason, my mic does. I don't know. Let me try and listen to myself to see how I sound. They're not holding back. They've been able to get a thirst, and it's all now down to Wild, who is trying to get a revive onto Bullet. But Insect and Kuma are making that push. They're trying to look for their position and take them out as fast as possible. Remember, it's all about the kills. It doesn't matter if you lose players or not. If you got one player who can go out and get as much kills as possible, that's all that matters at the end of the day. So let's see how it goes. Someone Hex is asking, how many minutes delay do we have? We have a 5 minute delay. A 5 minute delay. That's exactly what it is. So if you've stayed along with us, it's a 5 minute delay. Do remember to share out the stream to as much people as possible. So hey, you guys that are watching, you're ambassadors right now. Share out the stream to as much people as you can and get them watching in on the action with us. All right, share. Get the stream out. Yeah. Luckily, this is not one of those streams where I get a complaint about people using their mics on mic, because I really don't care. As long as you get in the kills, that's fine. You can see the guys on Active Gaming getting into some fights with the guys from Unknown. I'm gonna just switch on to that quite quickly. Active Gaming did look like they were a 4-man squad, 3-man squad before, but it does look like that was a glitch. It's actually a 2-man squad. they're sitting quite comfortably right next to the guys from Unknown Soldiers who have lost one player. Baby has been thirsted. Loud just trying to pop those shots onto Ted Bundy, but man, they're potato, cause live on camera from Bilal.
Yeah, I don't go upstairs, so.
All right, so it doesn't look like the guys
Please
from
shoot me
actually
shot, God,
pushing
no
up
good.
onto this one. Probably wanting to
Yeah.
make, but I'm not sure what exactly they're doing. Are they rotating
Now,
away? Are they
person
trying to
with
rotate
chop
back? But it
chicken
does
dinner
look
without
like
skills.
it's just trying to.
With even kill points.
Ooh, but it does look like Bilal is finally able to get that knock onto Ted Bundy, and he may be alone, rocking the
Now,
ground.
person will win. If you like carry 50
And
kills, if you know win.
well,
People
I'm
go
not sure
crap.
about that. I'm not sure it has anything to do with
I want this
wins.
thing.
I do think it's all about kills. But yeah, Rio's definitely gonna inform me about that. But ooh, the guys from Active Gaming are getting pretty beat up right now. As you can see, the guys from Unknown Soldiers are pushing up onto this one.
Wait, you
It's
have one
all
kill
down
back.
to Behan on how he does decide to play,
This
and he's
person to your
taken
left,
down
don't cry.
right here. Bilal, who before had that potato, that's pushing up onto that position and taking the guys from Active Gaming right there. And it does look like Active Gaming will be in trouble, but God coming in and trying to put the work right here. He's the last hopeful for the guys from Active Gaming, and I'm not entirely sure where he decides to move to, but it does look like he just moves to another position.
Mike, they talk with
And
him be $9. So I want cash me right now. That $9 days. So.
all right. So the tables turn,
I just
and the guys from Unknown Soldiers putting the work onto the guys from Active Gaming, and God
I
is
just have
left
a school right now.
unknown. Pretty much just going to decide to get out of that position, probably get himself, a better position to push in for
You know
his
who know
kills.
which
So
play for
let's
that
get
side?
back.
That girl with they push me
Let's get
go. I think say
back
she don't get gun.
to the
I
guys from
swear to God. I
72
think say she
Regiment,
don't
who
get
got
gun.
themselves 2 kills so far. They're still on ground with the guys from Run. They haven't made that push. They're still next to each other. So I'm
Yeah, I
curious to
want to
see
say she
who
don't
is
get gun,
going to
guy.
get that one. Do
And when
remember
she
to hit
don't
that
finish
subscribe
with
and
you,
hit that
fire
like,
it. I love
guys.
to see this girl get
Let's
gun.
go. Hit that subscribe. Hit the subscribe. Share out the stream to as much people as possible. And let's go. Let's go, y'all. Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, Kumar putting in the work right there onto Wild. But not able to get. Ooh. Okay. He's got some heat onto him, taking his HP down to pretty much what is 60%. And we can see right there on the kill feed, Pharaoh gets in a knock from that nade. Doing a pretty much right there. All right, so how's Wild going to play this? Is he going to make that push? Is he going to make that push? But Insect and Kuma are pretty much just watching him right now. They've got him on their tails.
This right,
And he does make a
oh,
decision right there not to throw on that nade. Did look like for a second he was trying to throw a projectile, but I think he actually did change his mind, or probably he doesn't have one. But let's see how he does play this. But in the meantime, we do see the
like you don't
guys from
get really
21
for
Regiment
AK.
Pharaoh getting into some fights right here. It's going to be hard to walk through every
You
single
don't bring up my
fight.
screen.
Sometimes it may be late in on the fights, but Pharaoh himself do getting taken down. Stick on ground right here. All right, great.
Yeah, I know. See, I'm saying.
To fight back and taking out 2 guys right here, but he's still 2 kills. As it does look like their building was crashed by the other team RE. It hates me far away from them. I'm not sure what decision is going to make that move, but Pharaoh has been saved in this one. Let's turn our sights back onto the
Which one?
guys
This
from
fire.
72 Regiment. They're still in that fight against the guys from Run. And
But it's
Run
not
is pretty
upgradable.
much
So
trying. But
immediately
you
you
can
get
see
it, everything is like
God right there taking down one of the players from Unknown Soldiers. And And this is what it is. This is what it is. All right.
Yeah.
Let's see what move he's gonna make. He's taking down one player, and he's got to make the move. They've been able to heal him back up because of HP, and they take him out of the game. GG's to the guys from Unknown Soldiers, getting a complete wipe onto the guys from Active Gaming, and now giving themselves 4 kills. That will definitely matter as we move on. I'm not really sure what are the rules. If there's any admin on ground with us, do tell us what matters. Is it all about kills? Is it all about finishing with that particular win? But yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. So do let me know if it's what it's all about. Is it all about kills? Is it all about placement? But I do believe, last I checked, it's all about the placement. So let's see how it goes. All right, I see the guys from Just getting a knock. Oof, this fight's like happening everywhere. Let me.
That doesn't matter.
Looking for Just. All right, it does look like the guys from 72 Regiment finally won that fight. They took out the guys from Run, and they sent them packing out of the game. All right, so we're seeing the 2 teams right there. We got TP, we got DT, we got Just, all sitting across this region. And who knows is going to win. All right. So someone is complaining about all mics. Well, I mean, yeah, that happens, I guess. That happens. Some people just decide to, use their own mics. All right, don't cry. He's sitting down with 5 kills, gotten a couple of kills for himself, and who knows who's going to win this one. Who's going to have the most kills at the end of the day? Who do you guys think is going to come away with this? What's up, Sway Gaming? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, who's just going to win this one? Let's see. Let's take a look at the map and see where we're seeing some action going down. As I do see the guys from Fear in some action of their own. And they're in ground. They're on the ground with the guys from PT. They seem quite comfortable all the way in water. Not too far away from outsiders. So you got So take a look at this. You got DT. You got outsiders. You got Fear sitting down on this hill right here, about to make that move. But the guys from DT do look like they want to move out of this region. Let's take a look at the map. They're all sitting quite comfortably in the center, so I'm not sure that each and every one of them needs to move because they do need to get the kill, so they should be taking on those fights. We should actually be seeing more fights than we're actually seeing right now. But we do see Blood trying to make that move onto the position where DT is. DT moved away from that spot. And they're getting shot up from the third party from Vibe and the guys from Outsiders. And Chris is actually on the hunt for the guys from DT. But it does seem like he just came across the guys from Outsiders.
You got this open,
too far away, but Vibe keeps popping up those shots all the way from school. Trying to get a knock from the guys from Fear. Let's take a look at the map and see where DT is.
Come on, you're supposed to come on this one.
Moved away from that spot. But you're supposed to be getting the kills. It's not. I don't know. It's not. I don't know, man. All right. It's what it is. All right. So we're just gonna stay with Fear. Let's see how it goes. The third party shots. Just keep coming over and over again from the guys from Vibe. You can see they're just hanging out in school, just popping up their shots, waiting for their chance. And let's take a look at the zone, the way it's moving. It's pretty much just sitting around that northern region. Several different teams now need to move into their spot, need to move into their space. So let's see how let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. You got Outsiders, you got Fear, you got DT. that zone,
Almost
moving
7 to.
towards the
I thought
region
you got
around
everybody.
Severny. You got Brocode already sitting down in that zone. DT have a good spot. They can begin
The
to
police
rotate
7
in,
from.
but Fear, Outsiders, Vibe, Unknown Soldiers,
When I go
DT,
bridge, go from bridge for
TP, the
this side.
Punks, all these guys, Blank Legion, need to
And you don't
move
know.
into that zone. But you gotta be getting the kills. I'm seeing all these guys
It's
in
just
the
in a
lobby
one
where
game.
you need to get kills, sitting down with 0 kills, trying to rotate.
Make
Man,
it.
this is not a competition, man. Go out there and get the kills. You gotta get the kills. Alright? You gotta get the kills. I'm sitting down with 0 kills, man. Make that push, make that push. Make the play. Alright. The guys at 17 Regiment, if you do remember, they had just 2 players, but Kuma does get taken out, and it's now just left with Insect. I'm gonna just spot onto him. It does look like he's alone, so there's no team challenging him right now. But I'm gonna turn onto Lisa, who's moving quite confidently towards the region where you see the guys from BC Bocode hanging out in the building. It does look like he's just scouting right now. They're probably gonna make the move onto the building, but it does look like they're just gonna rotate away. They're probably just gonna rotate away. All right, let's turn our sights onto Fear. It's pretty much just right next to the guys from Unknown Soldiers, and it does look like Hawk. They're searching right now. Outcast has been taken down. Josh just get taken down as Hawk and take him out. All right. Rasta. And they finally take him out. GG's to the guys from Fear. Getting some action right there. They got 4 kills to the name. And they did lose Chris in that particular fight. So definitely not going as well as they planned. But they still got a couple of players on. They got Outcast, they got Blood, they got Hawk. They can go on and get a couple more kills. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how it plays out. All right. We're down to 13 teams. And this is where the excitement now begins to come up because we're going to be seeing a whole new rush coming down right there around that region. Several different teams trying to make their way in. You can see the guys from Outsiders also still doing that rotation. The last player from 73 Regiment getting taken out right there by the guys from Dark Ninjas. And we're now seeing different teams trying to rotate and find their spots within that zone. They're still getting the kills, but a lot of these teams are still playing in like scrims. But that's not what we want to see. What we want to see is these teams go into this particular lobby and just go all out for the fights, I'm not trying to come first, second, third, or whatever it is. I'm not sure they got the memo. It's all about the kills. It's all about the fights. So it doesn't matter if you go out first. If you're able to grab yourself a couple of kills, then that's fine. So yeah, you can see that zone shifting again all the way in between Rosehawk and Severny right there. We already see Boycott and his teammates sitting quite comfortably in that zone, and Outsiders, just like the zone, sitting quite comfortably as well, but not coming in from not Temi. And this team is, the players we know as foul play. So if you're wondering who that team is, Boycott and his team, that is the team that you know as foul play. It does look like they're going in for some rebrand, but the guys from Outsiders are able to get that revive onto the player that was knocked. The several different teams are now rotating in. Some shots onto several. It's gonna get into a whole lot of of trouble. I do see the guys on 21 regiment as well. A couple of knocks. It's all down to Pharaoh at the end of the day. Will he be able to get the revives just in time as this team is pushing into them? C-Shield trying to make that move. The nades coming in. Out. Several different shots coming in, left, right, center. And I'm gonna just take a look at the subtleties. If you don't have a Q, what are you doing? It's pretty tough. Alright, so if you're able to find themselves with good spots within that zone, you can see several different teams just trying to pick and choose their different locations, and you know they've all found their spot right now. They've all found the place that they're gonna come for, except just we just got about 2 players there, but we turned our sights away from Fear for 1 second, and they did get themselves into a whole lot of trouble right here. It does look like they got pushed by a team. Not sure what team that was, but let's go into the air review as we do see the guys from DTC in those buildings right next to them. Archer and Conan, and it does look like they've been able to get a knock onto them, but Conan is trying to get that trying to jiggle against Outcast, but Outcast is able to get that knock. GG to the guys from Fear, having 7 kills to the name and taking out the guys from DT. Oh yeah, nah. Who go win? Who go chop the money? Chop the money. Okay, so I just got a confirmation. Chicken dinner. So it's $1. It's $1 per kill, and chicken dinner, and $5 plus $5 if you do get 10 kills. So yes, you gotta get the chicken dinner. It's $1 per kill. So assuming you get the winner chicken dinner with 10 kills. So okay, they do need to rotate. They do need to rotate. So I see why the teams are rotating. So you do need to get kills as well as the chicken dinner to be eligible for that money. All right. So the money goes to the winner at the end of the day, but the kills as well counts. The kills definitely counts. All right. The guys from Dark Ninjas. I'll go on into explaining that more during the break. For now, the guys from Dark Ninjas are pretty much getting pushed by the guys from Fear. As you can see, it did look like they got a knock or 2 onto them. Stress pretty much getting third parties right there. But let's see how they do decide to play this one. They're trying to get that revive as well. There's a couple of people and outsiders just pulling up onto their region, as you can see. Just pulling up here, and they're getting into the very low HP, getting taken. Oh my goodness! It is burning time. It's burning time. Fear also coming into the mix right there. You've got a load of teams right now just putting in the work. Outsiders are trying to get that heal on. They've got to get into the zone. They've got to get into the spot. But Fear is just on their tail. Fear third party in that particular one and getting a whole lot of kills for themselves. Got sides on 9 kills to themselves. They got several different teams around. They got to get into the next one. The tail out of them. The guys from Fear that's putting out shots on several different teams. They got knocked on to Detective. Detective has been taken out of the game. You can see Tyre right there in the smoke. And if Outcast just turns his sights onto that. In the zone is the guys from Bro Code. They've got the zone. They've got the position. It's all down to gets that win at the end of so bro code going into that central position. Smokes. It might be a good position when you're taking a look at the map. You're sitting just in the open with several different teams now turning the sights onto them. We're down to 7 teams, and I'm curious to see who gets that win at the end of the day. All right. So tell me, guys, who do you got outsiders? The outsiders. We got Broco sitting in that center. Outsiders are looking to make them move into that zone. They got a couple of teams around them. They got to worry about fear. They got to worry about several different teams. And Orisa is just sitting right next to the guys from fear. I'm not sure what move he's trying to make, but he goes outside the zone, comes into the building right here. He's making a weird kind of rotation. I'm not sure what he's doing. Custom shots, but does get taken down by Hawk, and is an extra kill. He's an extra kill. An extra kill. An extra kill. Alright, the guys from Fear moving into position within that zone and trying to pop our king. But Hawk does get taken down right there. Fair is down to just 2 guys, down to block, trying to make it no, he's not. He does not. He gets spotted by the guys from BC, and they do take him down. BC is looking quite comfortable right there. They still got a free team. They got 3 kills to the name, and it's down to who gets that finish. The guys from Outsiders are still left with 2 players. They got themselves 5 kills to the name, as well as Vibe with 2 kills. Broco sitting down with 3 kills. You got the guys from SP sitting down with 3 kills. This is a team that in several different competitions, and after me again with that bold action, getting another knock. Another knock. All right, let's turn our sights onto Vibe, who have one player who's knocked down. Abdul now getting onto the location. They're outside the zone. They don't have the zone, but they gotta make their way in. Also, they've got to make their way into the zone, and they do get taken out right there. It's now down to the guys from Bro Code, SP, Vibe, who's gonna take this one at the end of the day. We're down to 10 players, 3 teams left, and let's move on to the aerial view and see who gets to win this one. Who's gonna take this home? Oh, who's gonna have the run for their money? Run for their money. All right. These different teams are in a really tough spot right there. You can see the guys from Vibe almost in an impossible solution, but King being absolutely outstanding, going out onto the guys from SP. Behind that rod, gets on top. King is the Superman. The rest of his guys just turning their sights onto the guys from Vibe Gaming as King just turned to Iceman again and does get another Vibe goes out as the zone does take down Abdu. The guys from Broco do need to make their way into the zone as Stoned is outside that zone right there. He's got to run in. Same thing for the guys from SP. They got to make their move right now. The guys from Broco, they're sitting with a full team, and it's King, Stone, Prince, Wi-Fi. All got together now, and they do get another knock. So right now it's a 4-2, and they take down Boyka. It's now just left with Sean, and they're making that move. Let's take a look at it from Sean's point of view. He's laying down on the grass, but that was not enough to evade their sight as they see him and take him out of the game. The guys from Brocode taking this one home with 9 kills and the winner chicken dinner. So do remember, if they did get 10 kills, they would have gotten an extra $5. But right now, I do believe they have $9 from this game with the winner chicken dinner. So I'm not sure what that amounts to totally, but it's $1 per kill, and that's $9. And let's get into the next game. All right. Oof. All right. So who was our finisher? Our finisher for that game was King. King from BC was our star of the match with the final elimination. He had 5 kills. He had 5 kills to his name, and he went all out. You can see going all out, getting 5 defeats. Best companion was Sean Sean getting 4 revives onto his teammates, so definitely did as much as possible to keep his team, in the fight as much as he could, but it was not enough for them to get that winner chicken dinner. All right, let's get into the next game and let's see if King can replicate the action that we saw here. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, so I'm just gonna get the code right now and get into the game. There's a delay, so don't worry. Alright, so we're going into the room, and let's hope that the next game is as powerful as the first game. Now we do get a couple of people watching. All right, someone said, surprise, surprise, mother, something I cannot say, but the king is back. That's what St. Joey says. Not sure if he's king or what, but definitely that is what it is. We get into the second game of the night. I'm not sure how many games we're going to have. I do think it's two. I heard somewhere it's two, but let's see how this one goes out. Let me just take a look at it right now. Um, how many games? Let me just ask. How many games? How many games? All right. I'm not sure how many games, but let's take a look at the map again. Just my brightness, because I did it last time I was on 50%. Yes, I was on 50%. So yeah, I'm not sure how many more games I can go, but let's see. Let's see how it does. Um, but yeah, we're up for another Erango game, and to be pretty interested to see how this one does play out. I hope you guys had fun in that first one with Broco taking it out at the end of the day. But the guys from SB almost put it off right there and put it in a strong fight until the end, but it went down to Broco. Last. So, who's gonna win this one? Taking a look at that map right there, you can see the map moving across from those regions around Gakar towards Kameshki, moving from west to east, pretty much not west to east, west to northeast, around Kameshki. So different teams again landing in that spot. We did see a fight coming down between the guys from 72 Regiment and we're going to see a rematch right there. We do now see three teams actually landing within this particular region. Let's zoom in on that spot in the map. So we're going to see raw violence going down between three teams right here as they all scrambling to get weapons. Who's going to first get that weapon? Who's going to first get that knock? You can see right there coming up with a pistol with Puma getting a knock already onto one of the guys from Hans. Hans Delgo has now been taken out of the game. As you can see, Delgo out of the game. With Delgo being taken out of the game right now, it does limit the amount of firepower that the team Horn has. Let's take our sights right there onto another player from Horns getting taken down as well as the lobby comes onto both Sylvester and Delgo. It's now down to Jose and Mickey to try to find a way to liquidate the they are in. as well, coming in right there with a party. You can see Away holding that M249, about to get into the mix right here. Let's go. Alright, just pushing Hunt. Hunt is on the hunt. Let's hunt Mickey. Hunt Mickey down. Why are you running? You owe me money. You have to pay. Alright, so Hunt with just one last player is Jose, who's pretty much surrounded by the guys from 72 Regiment. They've each gotten a couple of kills, to themselves right now. You got 72 Regiment sitting down with 2 kills. IFX and Kuma getting those kills right there. You also got the guys from Braun who also did push down into Mickey and get Mickey taken down as well. So let's see how it goes. Away getting put down to the ground by Kuma with, oh my goodness. How many times have you seen someone get a knock with a crossbow? A crossbow is all he had, and he was able to get that. It's not like they have much. They're working with limited resources right here, but they're still making that push. They're still making that move. Let's see how it does plays out. Ooh, BC getting into some trouble of their own against unknown soldiers. We might follow that. Does look like King has been sent back into the lobby. King, who was our MVP for the last game, gets taken back into the lobby. As the guys from unknown soldiers do come into this one and take him down. All right, so just got that confirmation right there that it is the winners who get the money and the amount of kills that the winners get. So if you win the game with 10 kills, so that guy that was an all stream was actually right. I was wrong. You gotta win. You gotta get that win. And the amount of kills you get, so let's say you get 9 kills, like the guys from Bro Code had in the last game, means they get $9. If they had gotten 10 kills, it means that they would have gotten $10 plus an extra $5. So if you get 10 kills on the board, that's an extra $5 you get, right? Just putting that out there. You get 20 kills, you get 25. You gotta get that win. You gotta get that win. We do see the guys from Fear who went wild. Ooh la la, violence everywhere. The blood does get put to the ground. Pretty much gonna be able to get that rebound. Ooh, Calm's coming in and taking our blood. Calm's putting in the work. Outcast in some trouble. Fear have lost blood. I'm not sure where Hawk is right now, but I just see 2 players from Fear in a good position. It is Cams just taking a look at the position as he does coming in and takes out Chris. Comes back again. Fear in a whole lot of trouble right here. Ooh, but Cam's able to get another knock. He's like, another one. Another one. Chris does get taken out as Cams Gets a couple of knocks and kills for his team. It doesn't look like Hawk is AFK. They're gonna definitely be saying to themselves, if Hawk was here, he would smash you. To the guys still in this fight right here. Still got a couple of teams fighting it out and battling it out for who is going to be the champion of the day, the champion of the cash. All right. I mean, think about it this way: if you're getting yourself a couple of kills every single day, and totally 20 kills, so you could potentially win $50 every single day. So for a team that gets 20 kills totally, you get two winner chicken dinners, 10 kills each. You get yourself $25 for that day. If you repeat, so if you repeated it, you had a weekend where you repeated that. That's actually $50 minimum. So potentially, like you could actually get $50 every single week if you were that team that was going out and winning and getting them kills. All right. So it does look like Run and the rest of the guys are pretty much just gonna run away. All right, the name coming in from Insect and taking out the last player from Hunts right there. They've gotten themselves a couple of kills, and Run is just gonna run away from that particular spot. To run away from two players, that says a lot. Says a lot. All right. Let's take a look at it right now. You see a lot of players just chilling. That's a game pretty much just doing a disregard, just pretty much just doing the scouting around that and trying to find this one thing that's on. So now sights onto 5, we're pretty much just rotating onto the position where SP is. And may see a fight coming down between the two. Medicine Hugh as they already begin to pump out shots onto them. Boyka and Cole pretty much should be hearing their vehicles right now as they're rotating past them. They're sitting around school. There's also the Stoner and his boys chilling. Stoner, Clutch, Zoom. What does this look like? Prototype. Does look like team prototype. Lots of these boys. Just change your names. Alright, so Active Gaming getting into a fight. God does get taken down. I'm not sure. He does have Behan not too far away from him to help get that heal up. Does look like they're on ground with the guys from TP. Epic has also been taken down. The revives definitely coming in from Loveview, and they have the teammates to provide them that support. So let's see how this one plays out. Let's take a look at it from the aerial view and see how this one is gonna play out. They are pretty much at a distance from each other right now. So let me just take a look at this. But in the meantime, taking a look at this, I will be looking at the chart. DP giveaway for group. So St. Joe says Rio don't credit me, and he's got his money. So GG's by the way. All right, I do see Rasta in the chart. Rasta, welcome to the chart. And I'll just turn my sights. Since you mentioned Rasta, let me look around. Ooh, Rasta could not get into the game. That's a shame. That's definitely a shame. Let's turn our sights onto the MLB ladies. Alright, so taking a look at this right now, we do see a couple of teams just around, and it'll be curious to see actually how this one goes down. You can see the zone shifting towards that southern region, and Res really already getting into a fight of their own. Let's turn our sights onto them. It does look like around with the guys from SP and Sean taking out right there. Oh. Vehicle, he's not so close to them. But not Timmy is trying to find a way to get that knock. God taking out the last player from Fear as God just send Hulk back into the lobby. We're down to 15 teams, 51 players, and you gotta get them kills. The more kills you have, the more you have at the end of the day. And if you do get 10 kills, you get yourself some extra bucks. Alright, so we're trying to find a way into that zone, trying to find a good spot. You can see the guys from BC doing what they do there, still holding a good spot within that zone. They've lost one player though, who was the MVP of the last game. They have lost King, and it is what it is. Cams OPBR. Alright, let's see how this one plays out. Unknown soldiers, can you imagine? I was waiting for that. I was waiting. I've been there with it throughout. But unknown soldiers just pushing onto that position actually get themselves into a whole lot of trouble right here. They decided to push onto that center.
Bro, now information why yeah follow now. They want and they see the one for up guy.
Yeah. It happen. It happen. No verse, eh? No verse. No verse. It happen. It happen. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. So the guys from Bro Code and Unknown Soldiers just being very unfriendly neighbors at this particular moment in time. Let me just increase my brightness. I mean, since this is the last game anyways. But Unknown Soldiers just decided to move away from that particular spot. They did lose a player pushing onto that region. So turn our sights onto separate see what we might see. Another team, but Rez just pushing up onto a position where they might get into a fight as they do push onto the last player from SP and take him out of the game. They might see the guys from just getting into a fight right here as they are on from Vibe. So let's see how Abdul, Kenny, and that move. Curious to see who actually does win this one. You got Just. You got and they might just be moving out of this particular one and just deciding to rotate all the way into the zone. So let's see how it goes. All right. So let's go. Hey. Problem. I'm not sure. For a moment, it did seem like Vibe was going to be leaving that spot, but maybe they changed their mind. They're not making the push. They're just holding on and waiting for who's going to make that first move, who's going to make that mistake. It does look like there's another player trying to get that rotation onto their spot, but they've got to move now. As you can see, that zone shifting teams all the way. You got DT, you got Dark Ninjas in that center. You got some active gaming also holding a good spot. So this is where it begins to count. 72 Regiment still having about 2 players right there. I'm gonna switch on to them quite quickly. They still got Dr. and Insect holding on their spot. And let's take a look at the map right now and see what the different teams are and who is also going to be claiming their spot. I'm not sure if Outsiders was in this game, but they were in this game. It do look like they've been taken out and sent back into the lobby. I'm not sure what team is responsible for that. It does look like it may have been Vibe. Vibe has 5 kills. Okay. I know Reed took out a different team. So it may have been Vibe. May. Alright, we do see the guys from Active Gaming getting into a squabble of their own as Vigors does get a knock right there onto one of the guys from DT. Might be making that push onto them right now as Archer is really low. Vargas trying to rotate onto the position where Archer and Kenan are. He's trying to send on that nade into the spot. But he's got to be careful as Vargas does get another knock as well. Woo! And he does get taken out as well from the third party coming in from Supreme. Can his teammates provide him the support that he needs? Does look like Behan is going to be the med of the day as he does crash into that position. Vargas putting in the work right there, getting a couple of knocks. Conan is pretty down as well. The rest of his teammates not aware. Storm is also down. The other DT team has been doing the third party. Camps putting in God's work as Supreme does get taken down as well from the third party coming in from the guys from TP. Ted Bundy in a whole different fight of his own against the ladies from MOB. As God does get taken down by Stubborn, who was stubborn, comes in right there. And the rest of the teammates Echo just crashing the building. Princess does look like a player who is not pushing up onto that position. And the rest of the teammates do get taken out of the game. Just take a look at Princess. Who's pretty much still heading towards that position. Maybe. She might be able to get a squad wipe onto the guys from Active Gaming. Who knows? But that's not on our side. Onto another team as we do see the guys from Rest. Gets there. It is Ron, who have been running away from fights since morning. Well, finally. You shocked them. Then Jam. You can see the guys from 21 just hanging across those buildings right there. Just taking a look at the position where Stoner is, but he does make that retreat. And who's gonna get this one? Who's gonna get that? Who's gonna get that wipe? So guys, do remember to use. I'm not saying that is extremely important. I do believe we're getting paid using the Carbon app. I believe Rio will be sharing more details from it. It's a fintech app. You can use it to make your transfers, get loans, and so much more. I'll be discussing a lot more about it during the break or after this game. So we'll get into it. The guys from Reed putting up a really strong fight. We do see the guys from Unknown Soldiers again with active gaming. Unknown Josh finishing off guard right there and taking him out. The guys from 21 just leaving that position. But Josh is still putting in the work with active gaming as he does get taken down. And the guys from Active Gaming did lose one player right there. They've gotten their revenge onto the guys from Unknown Soldiers and taking them out. Active Gaming currently sitting down with 8 kills to their name. And we're down to 8 teams right here. Bro Code is still in the game. We got the guys from Re also sitting down so far with 11 kills. So we got a team that's crossed the 10 kill mark. And if they do get that winner chicken dinner, then they definitely are up for that extra money. Do remember, guys, we are sponsored by Carbon. And I'm just going to quickly put this up. Quite quickly. If you complain, now you sabi. Alright, so this is the Cash Squad Screams, sponsored by 10 and 80 and Carbon, and we'll be discussing more about it. It's going to be hosting 9 p.m. every single Saturday on this YouTube channel, so do invite a lot more people to come on board with you and have as much fun as possible. All right, so let's get back into the game. We got about 8 teams left. We do have the guys from Active Gaming. We got TPC sitting down with the full squad. We got the guys from Vibe. We got Bro Code looking to move into that position in that zone. We got the guys from who got into a fight with the guys from TP, and it's about to go down. All right. TP holding a really good position. You got the guys from, you got Epic, you got Don't Cry, you got Steroids, chilling, and zoom gets uprooted from the vehicle and taken down by Don't Cry. Oh my goodness. Reach on that here, but Don't Cry is making it. And does take down clutch. Ooh. Don't Cry is putting in the work, getting the extra kills. And Ree was one of those teams that had a whole lot of kills so far, but they do get taken out of the game. Wow. They did have 11 kills to the name, but they were not able to get that winner chicken dinner. The guys on Active Gaming currently sitting down with 9 kills to the name. They've lost another player, so they're down to just 2 teams. Behan has got Cams in front of him now. Remember, Cams was the player who was able to take out Hawk and a couple of players, but he's sitting down just snaking right there. I'm not sure Behan was able to notice him. He doesn't make the move. I'm not sure he wants to make that risk at this particular point in time. So the guys from Active Gaming are pretty much just going to get into their buggies and move out of that position. But we do see the guys from Vibe in a fight of their own against the guys from Dark Ninjas. And oh my God, Chinese, Molly yourself, roasting yourself. You want to get an extra kill by roasting yourself? Doesn't work that way, buddy. Doesn't work that way, buddy. All right. So then, guys from Dark Ninjas, they've got only 2 players, but they've got just 2 players in this particular position as Don't Cry gets a knock onto Ted Bundy. All right. Prince from Bro Code also putting in the work right there and taking down Don't Cry. Here, Dark Ninjas as they are gallantly pushing on to Battle 5. They are 2 players, but they're gonna make that push, so it's a 2v4. My goodness, why didn't he shoot? Why didn't he shoot? I don't understand it, but he didn't shoot onto him at that spot. And behind the last player for Active Gaming, they got the guys from TP just sitting down in front of them. We'll be curious to see who finally does get that winner chicken dinner as Vibe is sitting down with a full squad. It is Vibe with a full squad, and they've got themselves 10 kills. They've got the 10 kills. They've got the 10 kills. That extra load of money, and they do as well get that extra knock. They get that extra knock. Alright, so let's see who's going to take this one home. Who's going to seal this? You got a guy from Vibe. You got Bro Code, who's sitting down in the zone. You got the last player from Active Gaming, who's just chilling. Some to several different teams. Let's take our sights onto the guy from Bro Code and see what they're doing. We got Prince, you got Stone, who are just chilling. You got B-Hand, who's trying to be silent. He's trying to be quiet. He's trying to be like, don't make noise. Don't make noise. If you make noise, guys in the chat small. Chat small. Because we don't want them to hear B-Hand. Okay. So we're down to 3 teams. It is Vibe holding a really good position right now when it comes to both kills and the amount of players they have. Vibe now turning their sights onto the guys from Bro Code. Who's going to win this one at the end of the day? Vibe looking really strong as the Mollies are coming up onto that position where Kenny is. And Vibe putting in the work right now. They've got to get into that zone. They've got to get into that spot. We're down to just 2 teams right here. As you can see, it is Vibe. Bro Code. And the name coming in right there. But the guys from Vibe put in the work. It's just left with Prince. Giving up quite easily. Prince still putting in the work. But the guys from Vibe finally get that one. And we have a winner chicken dinner with more than 10 kills. Just take a look at how many kills Abdul had. Somebody buy this guy a beer. Buy that guy a beer right there as he does get his team a whole lot of kills. And the entire Vibe team having 15 kills to the name. And that's all we're concerned about. You just see the guys from Active Gaming as well getting a whole lot of kills right there with 9 kills to themselves. If this was a competition, there's a whole lot of kills and some placement points right there. Same as BC remaining consistent. But what we are concerned about with this cash squad tournament is all about who gets the winner chicken dinner and how many kills they do have. And that is Vibe taking this one home. Absolutely OP from Abdul, pulling the weight for his team and getting the winner chicken dinner. So GG's to them right there, coming out of this one with 15 kills. And definitely Abdul sitting down as our finisher for the day, getting that final elimination and going all out with 11 defeats right there. You can see him having a 1,360 damage, and Behan coming in as the revive, Yeah, he had four revives, reviving his teammates, being the best companion throughout, and made his drag the team all the way into third place. So GG's to them, by the way. It has been a lovely day. We gotta go right now, but do remember to download the Carbon Cash app, and I'm gonna just switch. Wait. All right, guys. So it has been a good day. Thanks for joining us on board, and we gotta go. But do remember to download the Cash app. Okay. Um, Onto it. Put it here. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna be hosting this every single. So yeah, we're gonna be hosting this every single Saturday, and yeah, it's gonna be live. And gonna be having a whole lot of fun. So do remember to hit us and hit that subscribe. Let's get going, okay? Hope you guys had fun as much as I did, and I hope to continue this every single Saturday with you guys on the 10 and 80 channel. Do download the Carbon Rio, fill you in the Discord channel with all of those details. So let's go. It's fun. Catch you guys for now.